Hi, my name's Brad Ladwig and welcome to this short wrap-up from the Paul Wurth Chair in 2022. I'm going to talk about research, teaching, our engagement, and especially a little word at the end as we look forward to what's happening in 2023. So our research is all based around green hydrogen. We are working on advanced materials for gas separation membranes, especially hydrogen separations. We are looking at ammonia to hydrogen conversions using catalytic approaches, but also using electrochemical approaches. And we try to use the most modern and effective tools within our research to accelerate it and make sure that we use our data to the best benefit. We're very pleased to welcome Anastasia to the group this year as our first PhD student. Anastasia joined us from LUT University in Finland, where she did her master's degree and then worked for several years as a researcher. And Anastasia is working very hard on setting up these experiments for ammonia to hydrogen conversion, and in particular she will focus on the separation aspects. We have other new recruitments coming in 2023. We advertised for a PhD position in advanced materials. We had 100 applications for that position. We're sorting through those at the moment and we'll interview shortly. There'll be a postdoc position advertised shortly and at least one more PhD position advertised. And depending on outcomes of grant applications, maybe some more postdoc and PhD positions later in the year. So we expect a lot of growth in the group in 2023. I've only been in the position for a bit less than 8 months, but I'm very pleased to say that the Luxembourg National Research Fund, FNR, has already funded 2 research projects in the group. First, AFR Bilateral, looking at advanced materials for gas separation membranes. This is together with Dan Zhao from NUS in Singapore, and we will be filling this PhD position very shortly. Great project because this student will actually go and work in Dan's group for 12 months in Singapore, so very international and of course a very exciting topic. Second one announced recently is intermobility. This is looking at electrochemical conversions of ammonia to green hydrogen, and this will fund Professor Manoj Nirgat from IIT Bombay to spend 12 months, fully funded for 12 months here at the University of Luxembourg, and that's spread over 3 years. So 3 months next year, then 6 months in 2024, and another 3 months in 2025. So we will have a very extended engagement. We look forward to setting up real concrete experiments together in the lab, to writing funding proposals together, and Manoj is also going to participate in the teaching activities of our department over the next couple of years. So Manoj, we look forward to welcoming you to the University of Luxembourg and to the FNR. Thank you very much for your funding support. I've been busy teaching in the Department of Engineering with Energy Systems 1, next semester Energy Systems 2, and from next year I will also start teaching into one of the master's programs with a brand new course on hydrogen technologies and hydrogen systems. So teaching is very important. This is a way that as a professor I have a lot of impact and I enjoy it very much. Of course, our chair has a lot of engagement. It's really important that we're constantly talking to industry, to the relevant ministries in government. We're constantly out there talking to research collaborators. I've done quite a lot of travel within Europe this year and also to one meeting in Australia, to the Chemica meeting and to various universities there, as well as speaking and participating in a range of different meetings at a national level here in Luxembourg, in a regional level in the greater region, and at a larger scale in the Benelux. So these meetings are really important because we want our hydrogen activities to be international, cross-border activities centered around Luxembourg. Really major initiatives coming up in 2023. We're waiting on the outcome of our very big EU funding application to establish a Luxembourg Hydrogen Valley. Hopefully that's positive and we should get some news on that soon. We will submit in March 2023 a proposal to establish an international network in hydrogen research with a lot of researchers from Europe, but also international partners from China, Japan and Australia, in particular looking at making hydrogen from waste plastics and waste biomass in particular. And a very big activity that's coming up in 2023 is working together with all of our national partners, research partners, industry partners and the funding agencies to put forward a proposal for a major national centre in hydrogen research for Luxembourg. So these things will keep me very busy in 2023, but I'm very excited about them. Also in 2023, our new lab will be ready. We've been working together with the architects to design and spec this out for many months now. It should be ready after the summer and will be completely tailored to the types of work that we want to do with materials synthesis, materials characterization, and a large space where we can build small, medium and even large size rigs that can be instrumented and fully connected to all of the services for us to do our hydrogen related research. Our staff will be located there as well, and it's going to be located in this building, Maison de Matériaux, together with all or most of the researchers from the university and from LIST that are working on advanced materials. So this is really exciting. We expect to have really great interactions spanning all kinds of departments and disciplines to start new collaborations and really to be able to share a lot of resources and facilities. So I'm very excited about that and look forward to moving into the new lab after the summer. So 2022 was busy, but I think quite successful. It was only possible because of really great support, technical support from Gilbert and his team, administrative support from Heidi, from Berta, Odile, and research support, especially from my research facilitators, Emma and Georgia. I have wonderful colleagues. I really enjoy working together with my colleagues in the Department of Engineering. We're recruiting for new positions in the department in the coming years. So when you're thinking about the next place that you want to work, I really encourage you to take a look at the University of Luxembourg. It's a great place to work with great people. Finally, I thank Paul Wurth for their financial support, but much more than that, I thank them for their technical support, for their assistance with projects and for their engagement. And in particular to Ingo, Salvador, Ben and Pascal. Thank you very much. So 2023, we're really going to focus on establishing the lab. We're purchasing in the moment, we're procuring a lot of new lab equipment at the moment. I'm very grateful to the university for their generous startup package that allows me to purchase all of these things. We'll try and solidify a lot of our collaborations. So I did a lot of travel this year in Europe and internationally, and we want to solidify those collaborations and where possible, convert them into funded research projects. And we will continue to work very closely with industry because we want our research, our development in the Paul Wurth Chair to lead to really concrete applications of hydrogen to decarbonize industry, to decarbonize mobility and help us on the transition to net zero. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that it's useful for you, that it gives you an insight into what we're doing here in the Paul Wurth Chair at the University of Luxembourg. And I wish you happy holidays at this time and really every success in 2023.